Hey guys, it's June 15th and we're doing a little update on our garden today. These are the store-bought potatoes that were sprouting, so we planted those. Just ordinary white potatoes. This is the marjoram? Oh, no. This is the sage, the marjoram, the cilantro, sweet basil, which is recovering, good.
You got new ones coming up?
Yes, we have new sweet basil coming up as well. Horseradish, I have to stand way back so you can see the horseradish, how big that's getting. Right next to it is the lemon balm, dill, thyme, golden oregano, mint, chives. I chopped off all the flowers off these chives so that it wouldn't go to seed on me here. It's big enough as it is. And I cut it back so that the mint could grow a little better here. This climbing the lattice here, this is the scarlet runner beans. And if you look closely, there's a little scarlet runner flower right there. There's a couple of them on there. And something's obviously eating the leaves. I think it's slugs. We set some little slug traps here, but so far it catches other bugs, not slugs. Oh, look at the strawberries. That looks good. Still a little green on the bottom of that one though. The ants are still eating our strawberries before we get a chance to. We set ant traps, what's it called, borax inside the ant traps. The ants take the borax home and feed it to the queen and all that fun stuff. Yeah, as you can see, there's, I don't know if you could see that, but there's ants all over the place here. Muskmelon, I haven't spaced those out yet. Oh, look at that. Maybe that'll be the one I keep here. It's covered in flowers. Oh, that's nice. Next to it is the honeydew. There it is.
It's going all the way up the zucchini.
Honeydew's climbing the zucchini. That's cute. Speaking of zucchini, doesn't that look delicious? It's a yellow zucchini. We are gonna eat that this week. Lots more. You can see there's tons of flowers on this yellow zucchini. Next to that we have the squash, butternut squash. It'll be a while before there's any butternut squash though. It's not season for that. Green zucchini. We have some little green zucchinis here as well. And lots of flowers on that. I moved the peppers around. So this one I think is a yellow pepper. I think it's like a golden California wonder. Back there, that's a green pepper / red pepper, and that's another one there as well. I moved them around a bit so that they aren't shaded so much by this huge zucchini plant. Broccoli coming along. I don't see a head on that broccoli yet, but it shouldn't be too long. Something eating those leaves.
I killed those green worms, came back.
Little green worms. Radishes. I actually picked some and ate one the other day because there's something else that seems to be picking them and eating them too.
We can probably take a couple more.
Yeah. I'll pull this one right now. What do you think of that radish? This one's not very round. The other ones I pulled were actually round. Right there is an eggplant. There's those peppers I was telling you about. I gotta water these by hand. Rhubarb asters, pineapple, asters. Was asters, but now it's nothing. This is the chocolate cherry tomato. That must be about 4 feet tall now, and we're using one of those curly poles, and it seems to really like that. Next to it we have Roma tomatoes. We actually have 2 Roma tomato plants there. They're coming along as well. I started them really late. This is the pumpkin plant from Jihad, Acadian, fellow YouTuber. He gave us the seed that started this. I only planted the one, and it's huge. Underneath it, trying to peek through to find the sun, leaning out and around it, are watermelons. I can't imagine they're going to do very well because they're not going to get much sun in the shade of this pumpkin. Here's the potatoes in the potato box we built. These were the special seed potatoes. They're red potatoes. Those are the ones we bought. Special seed potatoes. Over here, what do we have? We have some spinach. It's bolted. We picked most of the spinach. Some lettuce that's bolted. Some more spinach that's bolted. Yeah, I think we're past the time for that. The peas. I picked a lot of the peas yesterday. There's a few on here now. I'll probably pick some. There's one thing I've learned for next year. Plant more peas, because it's hardly enough for a meal. How am I going to can if I don't even have enough for one meal? Alright, and there's beans there too, but there's no actual beans on it yet, I don't think. But they're climbing. Onions. Sun cherries coming along. Oh, what is it?
Sunberry.
Oh, sunberries.
Brown cherry.
Brown cherry.
The lanterns are underneath here. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Another one right here, and here. And then that one.
Ground cherries. It's already got the little lanterns on it.
And there's more flowers here, and they're going to turn to lanterns as well.
Yeah, all kinds of little lanterns on this. Awesome. Well, this is pretty cool. All kinds of them. First time I've ever done this. I've never even seen these before. Carrots. Bush beans. I don't think there's any beans on it, but there will be soon. You can see the little buds. Beets. It's probably about time to pick some of those beets. And we need to water these by hand too. Lettuces, nasturtiums. Anybody's guess?
That one, that's lettuce.
Yeah, I can tell that's lettuce. I'm guessing this one's lettuce too. I forget what I planted where. And I moved them around after I planted them before I could get to labeling them. My bad. You can see our irrigation system is working here too. Good stuff. I want to show you the grapes before I finish here. We had a lot of rain about a week and a half ago, if you recall from our last video, and it didn't do well for the grapes. This container does not have good drainage. We're going to fix that. But there's so much standing water in this. I'm worried for my grapes, but they are growing, and they're curling around the deck here like we wanted them to. So I'm going to keep babying this, and hopefully it stays strong.